Okay, a quick lesson today on how to read tablature. Now you're going to get more out of the ebook materials for reading tablature and the attachment that's related to this than you would probably a video. But I do want to denote a couple things before you get started. I just want to give you a real basic idea about tab. Um, as denoted right here, the sixth string is going to be your lowest string, or if you're holding your guitar in a standard way, in a standard tuning, then the lowest string is the one that's closest to you, and the highest one is the one that's closest to the ground. Okay, we call that the highest one because it's highest in pitch, and we call the low one low because it's low in pitch. Okay, so for those of you that don't know and have never read tablature before, what this number represents is the actual fret on what string you should be depressing. Okay, so on the sixth string, basically this is a G chord, this little bit, and in order to play a G chord, you would depress or press down the third fret of the sixth string. Okay, this is not fingers. Don't think anything about fingers here when you're playing. That's why we did those dexterity exercises and what have you, is to get you to understand where to put your fingers. That needs to be second nature to you. However, what frets to play may not be. Okay, so this would be the third fret of the sixth string, second fret of the fifth string. The zeros would mean that you were to strum those notes or to pick those notes, but they're open. And the threes here on strings 2 and 1 are on the same fret but different strings. When everything's stacked up together like this, that means they're played simultaneously, a chord, so you're just going to hit it together. If they were in a sequence going up or down or just going across, then they would be played in series. Okay, like for instance, this would be played like bum 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 bum. I'm singing the major scale, but that's not correct. But you get the idea. It's going to go in a row as opposed to a chord that's played all at once. Okay. All these other examples here are going to be better read than demonstrated via a video here. So, okay, get to reading some tablature. It's a great way of being introduced to new tunes without having to learn too much theory. You can just get into a song right away. So start reading some tabs.